Welcome to Crochet ADHD. I'm your host, Jackie. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome. You are a one-hit wonder. If you are a repeat offender, a member of the GlamFam, is it live or is it Memorex? Okay, I know y'all are probably tired of seeing me because this is my third appearance this week, but because I got sick, I sort of had like a backlog of videos and I'm trying to catch up. But this one is really exciting because these are gifts that will be given to some of the participants in the Shawllalalong, just as a way of saying thank you. And I am so appreciative of the amount of participation that that this shawl make-along received, and I am so excited to do the next one. I used a random name picker that I believe Judy from Judy's Creations and Crochet, she's the one that brought it to my attention. She uses it for her make-alongs, and so I just figured I'd give it a shot. Oh wait, before we choose the recipient, let's see what the recipient will receive. Ooh, that was a lot. Okay. First thing, I'm gonna go in this order. Okay. First thing are two buttons that were made by Claudia of Crochet Luna. This one says, oh, let me see if I can, can't stop, won't stop crocheting. And this one says Crochet Joy. And these are available in her Etsy shop if y'all are interested. She has some really cool like crochet and knit paraphernalia that she makes. If y'all want to take a look at her Etsy shop, that would be cool. And also, and just go in and favorite a few items. And also she does have a YouTube channel, and I'll put her link right here. She's been on YouTube, I think this is her 5th or her 6th year. And I went back to the beginning of all of her videos and watched, and her videos are like about an hour long each, and it is entertaining from start to finish. So if y'all like to binge watch, you won't be disappointed. Okay, so we've got this. We also have this book called How to Crochet, and it has some tips and tricks in here. It's like a cheat sheet, if you will. I kind of wish that I would have had something like this when I was first starting to crochet. I don't know if I would have sat and read it, but the information in here versus the information that was in the very first book that I had received and I still have, this is definitely better. I received this from another YouTube channel as a prize, and I can't sit still to read. I know that it's a handy tool, so I'm hoping that the recipient will enjoy it. It's this cute little notepad. So you can keep it in your purse to make lists, to write down thoughts, ideas, sketch out designs, whatever it is you want to do. And also a nice, beautiful wooden bookmark. I love these. These are just so cool. Next is the project bag that was made by Crochet Luna. There's her logo inside. Also, I love the fact that inside of here is a pocket. Perfect for a crochet hook. Wow! Isn't that nice? This is such a crochet friendly bag, and she makes these. Oh, and she has a crochet along that starts, or it's not a crochet along, it's a make along that she does with another YouTuber, Drops of Wonderful, I want to say, where they make project bags. It's like for sewing, and it's called like the dodgy bag make along, because the way bags are constructed is not necessarily the way, you know, professional seamstresses would do it. So that's why it's called a dodgy bag. But the Little Drops of Wonderful. There we go. I also binge watch her channel as well, and quite enjoyable. And if you want to participate in that make along, you can get more information about it on either Claudia's channel at Crochet Luna, or I can't remember her name, it just escaped me right now, but from Little Drops of Wonderful. And since there's a nice little pocket for crochet hook, ta-da! You will be receiving a beautiful cherry swirl burls hook in the 5.5 or I size. This is my favorite hook size ever, and I really love these hooks. Don't drop them because you'll be sad. There was one YouTuber that she would talk with her hook in her hand, and sometimes she would spin it, and my heart just, because I knew it was going to fall and I knew it was going to be bad. It never did fall. I don't know how she kept that from happening, but my goodness, my heart just sank every single time. I've got all of those goodies that I just showed you. They will be inside of this bag. And also, because yarn is life, you will also be receiving 3 skeins of Fluffy Day yarn from Hobie. This is 100% acrylic, but it's a brushed acrylic. It's a number 4, and it is 311 yards or 285 meters. And it uses a 4 to 5 millimeter crochet hook, or G to H. Yeah, G to H. And this color is just color number 08. So you'll be getting that. And also you'll receive a skein of Sundance Serendipity. Yes. This is a number 5 bulky, 80% acrylic, 20% nylon. It's 174 yards or 160 meters. It uses a 8 millimeter crochet hook or a 6 millimeter needles. And this colorway is called Greenery. And it's nice and fluffy too, kind of like the Fluffy Day. I figured that was a nice combination. And let's see who is going to receive box number 1. Congratulations! Okay, we'll need you to contact me, crochetadhd@gmail.com. Put Shawllalalong prize in the subject line in all caps, and I'll need to get your name, your mailing address, and I guess your phone number if you are outside of the United States. I think that's how that works. Yeah, if I'm wrong, I'll get back with you, but you know, I need to get your mailing information. One of the GlamFammers has also donated a gift for the giveaway. So this is going to go in with prize number 1, and it is a beautiful shawl pin that will be perfect for the shawl that you made for this make along. And I will be giving her your shipping information as well so that she can send you your shawl pin. And for box or prize number 2, here's what we have. A button that's made by Crochet Luna. It says, "Craft hard, stay warm." Another notebook. This one is blank on the inside, so if you want to release your inner artiste by sketching stuff out, by all means. And also another nice wooden, I think this is bamboo, or not, what is it? I can't think of the name of that really thin wood. Balsam? I don't know. It's some sort of wood, and it's such a cute bookmark, and it has this cute little crystal on the end. Also have some, this is a little pattern book. Okay, these are knitting pattern. This is a knitting pattern, or these are knitting patterns in here. A pattern is a crochet pattern for the pillow. It's also a crochet pattern. And we have some sock patterns, which are knit. There. There. And there. We'll be getting a set of circular knitting needles. These are size 8mm, so they're kind of chunky. 32-inch, but they're Knitter's Pride. 3 skeins of Black Friday 100% acrylic yarn from Hobie. This is 100 grams, 330 meters, or 360 yards. And the color is like a cream, like a creamy white. And last but not least, I'm sorry, it's still in the bag, but you'll be receiving the Thank You for Being a Friend tote bag. Now, let's see who will be receiving this beautiful prize package. Congratulations! Yay! Yay, yay. Whew. I need you to contact me at crochetadhd@gmail.com. Put, what did I say? Shawllalalong prize in all caps in the subject line, and I will need your full name, your address, and if you're not in the United States, your phone number. I feel like that's right. Please contact me by April 28th. That's like 2 weeks. So please contact me so I can get this shipped out the next make along, which, since you're here we go. Sometimes crafters get together and we have the best ideas. And sometimes those ideas go from something this big to something this big. And that is exactly what happened. See, somebody slipped into my DMs one day. I'm not going to mention any names. Lynn Ann of Nina's Knots Crochet slipped into my DMs one day and said, "Hey, I've got this idea." And, you know, we talked about it. We're like, yeah. And then it was kind of like, And I said, "Hey, remember that idea you had?" And she said, "Yeah." So we kind of talked back and forth, like, how can we do this? And again, it started like this, and now it's like this. So long story short, she and I are co-hosting a make-along, and it's called Tanks and Tees 2023. It is a crochet along. Let's get some stuff made for the warmer months ahead. We found this pattern, and it just so happens that the designer of this pattern made a tee and a tank pattern. So see how it goes together, tanks and tees. And the designer is Cactus and Lace Designs. The pattern is available on Ravelry, but it's also available directly on their website, and it is a free pattern. So what we're doing is, starting May 1st, we are asking you to make either the tank top version or the t-shirt version of this. It's called the Easy Crochet, or it's called the Wren Tee and Tank. So you can do one or you can do both if you want to. I personally, at least as at this time, because you know I can change my mind whenever I want to. I'm planning to make the tank. There are some things that already kind of stopped me in my tracks because, but I read the pattern all the way through. I know it's made in 2 pieces. However, it's not made in 2 identical pieces, so that should make it a little easier-ish, maybe. I don't know, but having a crochet along behind me to push me, I think might help. It's going to run from May 1st until June 30th. So that's a month and a half. Is that a month and a half? That's a month. That's almost 2 months. May to June. That's almost 2 months. And also, given the fact that it's in 2 pieces, that's going to make lugging this bad boy around when the heat gets too hot a whole lot easier. So I'm thinking positive things here. Lynn Ann, Nina's Knots, she has a Facebook group. You know, you can post and talk about it in her Facebook group. Or if you prefer Ravelry, there will be a thread. In the GlamFam Ravelry group called Tanks and Tees 2023. Tanks in Tees. And look, here's our little logo. Just so much fun. And also you can post on Instagram using the hashtag Tanks and Tees 2023. Whoo! I think I got all of that information. Okay, now I'm going to put the link to the tank version. I'm going to put the link to the tee version, and it will also be in the description box. I've already started swatching, trying to figure out what yarn I'm going to use because I have so many different kinds, and it's a challenge. I made 5. I made 5 swatches, 5 different yarns. I'm not certain which one I want to use. I still have, you know, 2 weeks to ruminate and speculate and propagate and evaluate what I'm going to use. So anyway, I do hope that y'all will join in the fun. I think this is going to be fun. And if you don't like it, blame Lynn Ann. It was her idea to start with. I didn't say it was her fault. I said I'm blaming her. I think as of today, this video catches me up because I was wanting to announce the prize recipients for the Shawllalalong. I'm sorry. I couldn't even say, I tried. The Shawllalalong. And now we've got Tanks and Tees 2023. Tanks and Tees 2023. That could be a song. It could. The pattern itself is written for DK weight yarn. The sample, the one that she made, or you know, the designer made, was made with Kobu, which is 51% cotton and 49% rayon from bamboo. It uses a size 5.5 millimeter hook, and the gauge swatch, she actually tells you how to make the gauge swatch. It doesn't just say, you know, this is the gauge. So that's helpful. It goes from an extra small to a 5XL, which translates to a 32-inch bust all the way to a 64-inch bust. I feel like that's pretty roomy and size inclusive. Each of the tanks is made with approximately 4 inches of positive ease. So if you like your tanks to fit a little looser, then you're going to have, again, 4 inches all around, so 2 inches on each side. If you want it to fit a little snugger, maybe make a size smaller than yourself. Yeah, I think that's right. Don't quote me. Okay, so this says, this tank top is worked in 2 separate panels from the bottom up and then seamed together. And it's just a single, you're using the same stitch through the whole thing, which is an extended single crochet, chain 1. So it's like the moss stitch but it uses an extended single crochet instead of a regular single crochet. Yep. And even instructions on how to do the extended single crochet if you didn't know how. This isn't a competition, but it can be. I mean, Team Nina's Knots Crochet, Team Crochet DHD. I'm just kidding, because you know what? I know for a fact, like, I subscribe to her channel, she subscribes to my channel, so I know that there are plenty of my subscribers that are on her, that also subscribe to her, and vice versa. So it's not a competition. There will be prizes at the end of this crochet along as well, both from Lynn and from me. So I'm excited. This literally came out of nowhere, because the one that I'm planning, this isn't the one I was telling you all about August 1st, because that's a whole different thing. Don't forget about that one. I hope that y'all aren't going to be like make-alonged out by then, because you can't be. This is too important. This one is important, but that one is important too. So so we have like a month and a half, 1 month. Why can't I can't even add. There will be a month in between the start of the next, or my August 1st make along. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. Okay. All right. Stay focused. Thank you so much for participating in the Shawllalalong. We will do it again next year for sure. Again, I have some ideas as to how we can do things a little bit differently, but still within the same, what's that word? In the same goal in mind, which is to bring attention to some unloved patterns in Ravelry, because again, we got to support our peeps as best as we can. Yeah. I know for me personally, as a person who has a pattern on Ravelry, I did get some love from hosting this crochet along, and so I'm thinking that the same is true for other designers out there who got just a little bit of a, you know, atta girl or attitude. Attitude? I like attitude. Okay, that's going into the crochet word dictionary. Okay, if y'all like this video, please give it a like. If you plan to participate in the Tees and Tanks 2023 crochet along, comment down below. If you're not going to, comment down below and tell me why. All right, if you want to stick around and become a member of the GlamFam, you can do that by clicking that subscribe button. Right there, right there. By clicking that subscribe button, and don't forget to rock that notification bell. Until next time, I've been Jackie.